Hi, I'm Robin, English teacher with Core Languages, and today I'm at beautiful Marrington Plantation Trailheads, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. And I'm standing in front of a beautiful little pond that is filled with water lilies. I could say the water lilies are in the pond, or I could say they are on top of the water or on the water. When I use phrases like in front of, in or on top of, I use what's called prepositions, and specifically prepositions of place. Prepositions help me demonstrate the relationship of one thing or person or noun to another thing or person or noun. For example, I, a person, is standing in front of the pond, a noun. But I need to know how to use prepositions. For example, it would be incorrect to say, I am standing in front the pond, or I am standing to the pond. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use some basic prepositions of place. So the next time someone asks you, where are you? You can formulate a perfect English sentence.
Prepositions of place. Prepositions are usually placed before a noun and express a relationship between two nouns or pronouns based on cause, location in place, and time. The noun that they modify is usually not the subject. Note that there are exceptions. For example, ago. The preposition ago is not placed before the noun, but after the noun. It was a long time ago. When used in a sentence, prepositions build prepositional phrases. For example, Tom goes to the movies. To the movies in this example is the prepositional phrase. It shows the relationship between Tom and the movies. They read about quantum physics. About quantum physics is the prepositional phrase. And about shows the relationship between they and quantum physics. Their house is across the street. Across the street is the prepositional phrase, and the preposition across shows the relationship between their house and the street. There are 5 types of prepositions in English. Look at these examples. There are single prepositions. For example, she sits at the table. At is a single word or single preposition. There are also double prepositions. For example, we walk into the theater. Into is a double preposition. It consists of in and to. There are compound prepositions. For example, he lives across from us. This prepositional phrase includes 2 prepositions, across and from. There are also participle prepositions. For example, I know everything regarding history. Regarding is the participle of the verb to regard. There are also phrase prepositions, which are prepositions that are very frequently used with the same noun. For example, their flight is on time. When prepositions are used to express the relationship between two nouns or pronouns based on location or place, we call them prepositions of place. Single prepositions include those that show location or place. Here are some examples. Above, at, by, for, near, through, over, in, off, on, under. Here are some example sentences. The duck is flying above the trees. Above is the preposition, and above the trees is the prepositional phrase. My friend lives near the subway. Near is the preposition, and near the subway is the prepositional phrase. A mouse crawls through the hole. Through is the preposition, and through the hole is the prepositional phrase. The prepositions at, by, in, and on are some of the most commonly used prepositions in English. Here are examples of how they are often used. For example, on is used with transportation, such as bus, plane, train, boat, and ship. For example, we are on the bus, or we are on the plane. In is used with cars, or closed spaces and rooms, but we can also use in for a time frame. For example, in 2 weeks. Or the cereal is in the cupboard. At is used for specific locations and times. For example, at 10 o'clock, or at work. Or, are you staying at home this evening? By gives proximate location. And we can also use by for an end time. For example, by 6 p.m. or no later than 6 p.m. Or I am waiting by the entrance. Double prepositions are frequently used to express direction. For example, into, onto, out of, upon, and up to. Here are some example sentences. I skated onto the ice. He ran into a forest. We came upon a meadow. Compound prepositions are also used to express location or place. They often consist of a single preposition plus another word or another preposition. For example, according to, across from, except for, in addition to, in comparison to, similar to, and in front of. Here are some example sentences. She will pick us up in front of the library. We are sitting across from a young couple. You are standing outside of the cafe. Look at the following 2 sentences and choose between the single prepositions on, near, in, and into to complete them. I live on the library, near the library, in the library, or to the library. The preposition that makes the most sense is near. I live near the library. And how about this sentence? She is walking on the trail, near the trail, in the trail, or to the trail. Look at the picture and try to choose the correct preposition based on context. The correct preposition would be she is walking on the trail. And how about this sentence? Choose the correct double preposition. I came upon a majestic view, or I came up to a majestic view. Excellent. I came upon a majestic view. And how about this example? They are hanging out to the bar or at the bar. Excellent. They are hanging out at the bar.
Thank you for watching. I hope you now have a better understanding of how to use prepositions of place. As always, if you have more questions, feel free to comment, or if you're interested in joining one of our courses with a live instructor, feel free to message us directly. I look forward to seeing you in our next class.